Hey everyone, welcome to the episode of That's All Funny. Episode number, well, what are we at? Oh, where's the music? 731. 731. It's another day. I felt like shit earlier, but you know, days, it's every day is another day. We'll try again tomorrow. That's what my boss always used to say. Try again tomorrow. I'm sure there are other people having worse days than me though. We'll talk a little bit about it, but nah, I was like, my ketamine dosage. I was looking at it here, and it says to take no more than 2 troches per day, and each troche is 60 milligrams. So like, I didn't know what my dosage was, and it says take one fourth to one troche daily. So I was like, okay, well, each troche is 60 milligrams, right? Let's do a little math here. And so I was taking for like the first day or two 30 in the morning and 30 in the evening. 30 at supper time when ketamine's on the troche. You could do it at any time. Um, no, I was taking 60, and apparently my recommended dosage is 30 milligrams. So I was like, well, fuck me. I'm taking double of what I need to, or what I should be doing. I do want to take the 60, but whatever. So I skipped taking it today in the afternoon, and now I'm like, God, I'm itching like for it, and I'm just like waiting to come tonight. I already took like I didn't feel good after work. Took my clonazepam. I feel a lot better. I feel chill. I take my other pills that are there, the ones that are like weird. I don't know. I don't even like consider them or what is it, like clonidine, just venlafaxine, fucking propanolol. These are like things that I just take. I don't even know if they do anything other than like make it harder for me to have a fucking erection, and just add a little color to the salad of my pills, right? There's a blue one, there's a white one, there's a pink one, there's a diamond shaped one, like they're all cute and different, like little gummies. But yeah, no, that's where I'm at here with the medications. I'm not far into the ketamine thing. Apparently, some of this could take a week, could take 3 weeks, could take 8 weeks to feel any better. Hopefully, so. I'm gonna look into like micro dosing gummies too. I'm just like throwing all the pasta at the wall and see what sticks, man. Like I really am at the end game, and I really need to find a way to fucking snap my brain back into reality and not this weird Baphomet transgender lord bullshit that I have in my brain. But let's check out the news. That's what you're here for, right? You're not here to you're not here to hear me rant about my medication woes. Whoa, wow, whoa, 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 whoa. Anyways, big news story here tonight as it broke the night before. Feds reportedly went after Diddy in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night. I don't think that's a Diddy song. So they went in, they, picked him up for, I don't know, uh being a sexy freak, or being a freak, a sex freak. And here's what they seized here, according to Daily Loud. They seized narcotics and over 1,000 bottles of both baby oil, lubricant, and 3 AR-15s. Which 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. That's crazy. Like I'm thinking. I remember whenever at work they were giving us during like the lockdowns and shit free hand sanitizer, and like you could legit get like however many you wanted to. They were free, and they had like, I'm gonna say barrels full, but like displays full of these bottles of sanitizer. So I literally would get every day I worked at work like 36 bottles a day, and I had a shit ton of sanitizer, and I was like giving it to my dad and just like, I don't know, giving it out to Halloween. And I just had it here, just in case, because of the hoarder mentality. And I can't imagine, like, that was like at the most, maybe I had like 90 to 120, 150 bottles of sanitizer, right? And these are little, tiny, cool little pocket ones, right? That are real cool. The Boy Scout in me really liked it. Um, but I can't imagine why they seized every single bottle of baby oil, and there's over 1,000 bottles. Like each one had evidence, like he's collecting samples of people's fucking liquids from their body, like Dexter collecting blood samples from someone's cheek. But who knows? Maybe Diddy is a freak. You know, well, obviously he does have some sort of merit to it, and yeah, a lot of people are saying free Diddy because I don't even think they let him like put out a bail. It was like ridiculous the amount of money they wanted for him to bail. But he's basically like the Negro Epstein. He's connected to a lot of prominent people, especially the Negroes. And I would hate for I don't know. I feel like he's gonna get Epstein. I really do. Um, he's, there's gonna be a camera that turns off, a guard that falls asleep, and then he's gonna every time I'll be missing you. But you know, um, he was a mid. I liked him in Hate Me Now featuring Nas, or Nas featuring Diddy. Can you hate me now? But I won't stop now, and I can't stop now. But whatever. Let's move on. That from the Diddy do wah diddy diddy dom diddy do. Here's breaking news: tens of Hezbollah communication devices are exploding during the past hour. Initial reports state that over 100 Hezbollah terrorists already injured. And what we're looking at here on the Twitter is footage, and apparently, um, Hezbollah terrorists had like pagers, and someone was hacking into these pagers and making them explode, and the pagers would be comically near their genitals, so their genitals would just like explode. And I have a few questions here. Like, I don't know why you would hold your pager by your balls. I would more hold it. I've never had a pager, right? My dad had a pager, and I remember like to be cool, I wanted to fucking wear it. So I mean, I'd wear it on the side to the right. Not I wouldn't wear it right next to my dick. Um and then like they're using pagers. Like, what the fuck? Like you could get like cell phones that are burner cell phones that are simple and don't that just text message and shit like that. I don't know why you need to use pagers. But obviously they were easy to hack into and get your balls blown off. And I guess it's harem to just not have your pager anywhere but your ball sack. So I don't know. I don't know what to think of this. It's like hilarious, but it's the world we live in. you That's what you get for using a pager and being a terrorist. You're gonna get your fucking balls blown off. I'm sorry. Was it worth the 72 virgins? I mean, you'll find out. Um, we'll be right back. Nah. You'll find out eventually, right? If it's worth it to have 72 virgins, which I imagine me thinking about it personally, I would want at least. I mean, I wouldn't mind, two or three. I can imagine what I would do with one. I don't know what I would do with the other one or two, and then you add the other 69 or 68 of them, and it gets kind of like I get anxious now because I feel like I'm the host. Like, oh shit, I gotta find stuff for all y'all to do. Um, I hope I have like in that afterlife, maybe like rock band they could play, or a fucking I don't know, a game of Monopoly that they could all like, you know what I mean? Shit for them to be entertained when I'm not like, I don't know, using them. I don't fucking know. I don't know how that shit works. Like, you have all these like activities in the afterlife. Like, hey, here's some fucking flag football shit. Go fucking play in the field or play a game of soccer. But whatever. That's why I subscribe just to Hinduism. I feel like it's a lot simpler. Um, yeah, Catholic or Catholicism is kind of simple too, but it's a little too simple and too traditional. So I kind of go more for Hinduism. or the Lord Baphomet, the transgender god. You know, he's kind of cool. You know, for if he's cool. If you know, you know. I'll say that. If you know, you know. Next year on the news from the Daily Loud, breaking news. This is breaking. Batman is set to become the first superhero in history to get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Cool. I hope they don't put it by the alley where his parents were murdered. Um, you know, this is where I watched my parents die. No, Batman's cool. I feel like Spider-Man is next. If he wasn't first, you know, Spider-Man would be next because those are pretty much the two best like superheroes who've ever had like really a lot of like obviously remakes, but just stories that are so good like cinematically and comically and all that, you know, like Spider-Man with Uncle Ben, Batman with his parents, you know, and the pearls getting shot off of the neck and all that other shit, you know. But Batman's cool. I like Batman. I wouldn't say I like the Flash more if I had to go like DC characters, but like Batman's cool. I think he deserves it. He deserves this shit. He deserves 17 Emmy wins. Nah, he deserves a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So good for him. Good for him. Good for you. Lastly, here on the news, I guess this was at some gaming press conference or something. Oh, at EA's investor presentation, CEO Andrew Wilson says that generative AI is at the quote very core of our business. So this is like a video game rant thing, I guess, going on. Everyone's probably, I don't know, what am I looking at the comments? They're gonna, you know, use AI in video games, which I mean, that's not anything new, you know. A generative AI is obviously something new because you could just type in whatever, make me a fucking lollipop chainsaw weapon, and then it'll make like a lollipop chainsaw weapon, and then you throw it in the game, right? Render it in Unreal Engine, blah blah blah. But AI's been around, you know. You could look at fucking the AI in Skyrim, and when you're trying to steal and you put a bucket on somebody's head, or um they can't see you stealing, you know. It just works out. That's the world we live in. Buckets are overpowered. But um for it to be at the very core of their business, that sounds like EA, you know. Like they're all about money. They're all about saving money, cutting money, making money any way they can. So for them to say this is very on par with what they typically do, I don't see it as a heel turn. I see it as them embracing the heel that they are. And I don't know. I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't, because it's obviously to me it's gonna make it better when I see all these indie games coming up and through Steam and the Steam Deck or Steam and the PC, and it's really all about indie games now that are really um like holding the video game business together, you know. You have these triple A games or these quadruple A games, and they are what kind of ruining the business or making people lose jobs or lose faith in what's better or what's worth it in the video game space. And these indie developers are kind of like the pillars that are keeping it together and really showing that it takes like passion and creativity and, you know, a little bit of like a lot of work, you know, to create these games that may not receive like the millions upon millions of audience, but they still are able to reach people out there, and maybe even make money and you know, have an emotional attachment to people. So I really think the indie games is only going to help the indie game scene more by them being the heels they are and the baby faces that the indie game scene are. But yeah, no, what do y'all think about generative AI in video games? What do y'all think about Batman being on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? What do you think about Hezbollah pagers blowing up people's nutsacks or terrorists? I don't know. And what do you think about Diddy having 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant being seized? What do you think about Diddy? Was do you think he did it? No, of course he fucking course he fucking did it. I just wonder what all is going to be said. When all this is said and done. But and then I feel like it's a move done too to take off the heat from the whole attempt on Trump's life. It's like, oh, now yeah, that's passed. Let's talk about Diddy fucking being fucking caught with 1,000 bottles of baby oil. It's pretty crazy. Somebody had to count that. Like they had to be there like 687, 688, 689. Like, where the fuck was he keeping the? Like, did he have a shelf just full of fucking baby oil? And were they all full, or were some of them like used? I don't fucking get. Did he just use one, like a squirt, and then put it on the shelf, and then that's like, how do you accumulate so much baby oil and not use it? Or was it used? I don't fucking know. I don't know. These are all problems that need to be addressed. But whatever. They're going to be addressed next time. Everyone just say that's all funny, right? I want to thank you for listening to the podcast. That's all funny. It's been a One Word podcast. That's all funny. That podcast my buddy Gabe called That's All Kayfabe. We talk about wrestling. It comes out every Monday. That's all Kayfabe. We're podcast. I got a show with one salad called Mint Salad, where we talk about a movie we watch, play a little game. She's hot, I'm a piece of shit. Works out, right? Check it out. Tits and Areolas with Mint Salad. You could listen to it on any podcast player you want to listen to. If you want to watch video versions of any of these shows I just said, Tits and Areolas with Mint Salad, That's All Kayfabe, That's All Funny. You can check them out on the YouTube channel that you're on, maybe youtube.com/@Lorenzo Ariola. Got video versions of this, that, all the stuff I do. If you want to help support the show even more, check out the Patreon. I post everything there. Patreon.com/Lorenzo Ariola. $5 a month gets you bonus episodes, early episodes, deleted episodes, ad-free episodes. So check that out. You help support the podcast there with all the donation links. That go straight to the show, straight to helping fund my ketamine necessities. Ooh, 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 ooh. And if you want to commission some art from a great artist, check out @Retro Horror Inc. on Instagram and Twitter. That's @Retro Horror Inc. Thank you to everyone. Like and subscribe, Patreon subscribers, everyone. Take care.